Hey guys, welcome to another explain video. We are back at London Heathrow, and we have a unusual flight today in many ways. More of like a challenge flight-ish. Of course, no one did challenge me, so yeah. We are flying from Heathrow to Gibraltar, and we are not going to do the visual approach because for runway 27 it is not challenging at all, so might as well just use the RNF approach, because Gibraltar scenery is not always, I mean, I don't think Gibraltar scenery would have all the landmarks that I need for arrival. Can't be certain of it because I have not checked, but I do have Gibraltar scenery. It's not payware, it's a freeware one, so that's why I am not expecting there to be any markers for me to land. We'll be doing the RNF like I said, and yeah, that's about it. The challenging thing here is that we are landing in the 777, sorry, into Gibraltar, which is a bit hard because the runway is not that long, and yeah, it's a 777. I mean, you get the idea. The real left flight is in A320, which is of course easily doable for landing in Gibraltar. So yeah. Anyways, we are in Heathrow's Terminal 3. We are at, let's see, which stand are we at? We are at stand 316. Yeah. And yeah, we will depart from here to Gibraltar. The scheduled departure timing is in about 20 plus minutes, so we should be okay. We are going to be cruising at flight level 380. We have about 22 tons of fuel on board and an extra weight of 34.4 tons. Hopefully it won't be too heavy for the landing in Gibraltar. It should be fine though. So yeah. Anyways, we can get back into the cockpit and get prepared for this trip to Gibraltar. And the next video will be from Gibraltar to, I think, Gatwick is my plan, because I can't just be visiting Heathrow all over again and again and again. So yeah, will probably visit Gatwick in the next video. And yeah, anyways, back into the cockpit. I have also finally fixed the chronometer for not displaying the things, I mean the digits. So yeah, we are going to start using the chronometer now. Anyways, we don't have to start to pressurize the aircraft yet. We can turn the packs on and reset fans. Set the NTIs to auto because I am not. I mean, I don't want to try and control the NTIs. Hydraulics left and right engine primary still on, and I guess I will leave it as that. Leave it as that for now. It's program out FMC. So departure is Heathrow, Echo Golf Lima Lima. Our destination is Gibraltar, Lima X-Ray Golf Bravo. Departure runway is 27 left. We are following the real left runway departure, and I am not flying on VetSim because, well, I don't feel like flying on VetSim, especially when Gibraltar won't have any ATC. I mean, high chance it won't have. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I did not check though, so maybe I can check it now. Let's see, I don't think there's even ATC in Heathrow, so yep. Flight number is Speedbird 492. Right, let's check VetSim. Yeah, Heathrow has no ATC. And let's see, Madrid Center is online, but it's quite far away, so yeah, whatever. Anyways, departure seat is the, what is this called? Let's see. The mid hearse for No, Midhurst 3 Golf departure. Where is it? There we go. Midhurst 3 Golf departure. And for our routes, after Midhurst, it will be on the airway of Uniform Lima 980 to AVANT. Oh god, that is never good, because I would have to key in the waypoints myself if it does not work. So I am going to be struggling, yeah, guess. Right. I mean, it's not that far anyways. AVANT is just basically the next waypoint, so yeah, whatever. Anyways, let's just direct to AVANT because it's the next waypoint. Oh my god, I hate this. Let's see, what is the coordinates of the AVANT? Can't find it in the flight plan. Oh god, where is it? There you go. North 50 degrees, 49.2 minutes north. Alright, this one. Right, then we will go on to the airway of Uniform November 867 to TERPO. Oh god, this is annoying. Alright, where is TERPO on the... Oh god, this is gonna be quite far away. Let's see whether I can do the previous waypoints instead. Uniform November 867 to Rinso. Hooray. Guess I won't bore you guys here. I will just cut here until I am done with the goddamn flight plan, because this would take a very long time, since it's not cooperating with me at all. I think it happens when there is 2 or more of the same waypoint, so yeah, it's unfortunate, but I can't do anything about it. So yeah, I guess I'll be back in a second. Alright, we are basically done here. Can finally do our arrival for RNF27. The transition is PIMOS, and that should complete our route. Yep, it does. So let's activate and execute the flight. Go to the performance page. Request the gross weight and the zero fuel weight. Our reserves is 6.4 tons. Cost index 58. Using an average of about the 777 and the 320's cost index, somewhere around there. So it won't be too bad for the aircraft, I guess. The cruise is 380, and not a surprise that we have insufficient fuel. I mean, the way says that I'll just put the reserves to 1. Should be enough for the plane. Of course, that's not our true reserves. I wouldn't put that in the plane because if I did, then VNAV won't work. So yeah. Thrust limiters. The outside air temperature for Heathrow is 13 degrees Celsius. Let's do 15% thrust derate and climb 2. Let's request the trims and the center of gravity. Our takeoff gross weight, I'll just put to 223.5 tons. Sure. Flaps 5 for departure. V1 will be same as rotate, and it's our V speeds. V2 is 157. There we go. Right, Heathrow's heading. Our runway 27 left heading is 270. Set our cruise to 380, I mean our MCP. Altitude to 380, arm the auto throttle, turn on the flight directors, LNF and flight change. Go to arm. Turn on the VOR, weather, airport data and traffic. Set the altimeters for Heathrow, QNH is 09995. Which of course I can't set it unless I disengage mouse wheel. Should be enough. Okay, mouse wheel comes back in. Move the master caution sign, and I should be ready to go. Auto brake set to RTO. We are on 1228, and we can arm the flight deck door. Plan the pushback now. Should be nose right, tail left. Somewhere around there should be fine.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Alright, we are basically ready for push and start. Battery and APU can go on. Left for aft fuel pump goes on. Better pushback can start. Pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is
Can
driving
disconnect
up.
the ground handling. It's a bit loud. That's much better. Right, Windows seat goes on, auto starts and engine EEC modes. Go to on and normal. Turn on the beacon light and the logo light. Passenger sign set to on. Turn on the left and right electric demand hydraulic, and left and right. I mean C1 and C2 electric primary, and C1 and C2 electric demand hydraulic. Right, everything should be set for the overhead panel.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Oh yeah, my trims, I can't forget my trims, which is 5.8. There we go, 5.8, there we go. Oh god. It's a bit sensitive for the camera.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, we can release our parking brakes. We will just hide all the ground handling, because we don't need them anymore. So parking brakes release, and we will push back.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Right, we'll put in all the fuel pumps and pressurize the cabin. Start engine 2. And we'll surely put in fuel flow. Where are you? Better push back. No. Is that a suicide truck? Nearly? Yeah. Anyways, engine 1. Got to start now, and we shall also disconnect the ground power here, because completely forgot about you, and we'll do fuel flow. Set flaps to 5.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Push and start is successful. Turn off the APU. I'll do the before taxi checklist, although I know the lights are not on yet, but we'll wait on that. Before taxi checklist, engines is started, and the rest will take by itself. Flight controls. Oh, that's the checklist. Oh, that's not the one. Flight controls. Full lefts, full right, full up, full down, rudder lefts, rudder right, neutral.
Tow is disconnected.
Flight controls
Bypass
check.
pin has
Flap
been removed.
set.
Hand
Taxi
signal
light.
on the left.
We'll wait.
We'll see you next
Runway
time and
turn.
have a safe flight.
Runway turn off. We'll also wait. And that's the before taxi checklist completed, so, except for the lights. Can switch cameras to thing. That's how you switch it? Yeah, okay. So we are basically at Foxtrot over here. We will be going straight, turning left on Alpha, and all the way down to one of these holding points. I won't be using the whole runway anyways, so highly doubt it will be this one, which is November 2 Echo holding point. So yeah, probably take either the North November 2 Whiskey or the November 3 holding point. Yeah, that's about it for the taxi route. So as for the SID departure, it will be the Midhurst for 3 Golf departure, which yeah, I'll just follow LNF towards DME 5.5 out of the airport, somewhere there, and left onto DME 8 out, and DME 12 out. Then is it DME 12? No, it's Delta 2. I don't know. Yeah, just follow all these waypoints. Any altitude restrictions, the FMC will probably follow by itself. So So 6,000 below, so yeah. Anyways, let's switch back to X-plane. And we can turn on the runway turn off and taxi lights. Let's get out of here. Parking brakes. Disengage. Or to release the parking brakes. Nope, that's not a tower view. Sometimes X-plane's camera is a bit weird with the tower view. No, I have no idea why it sometimes puts me at the runway, but whatever. We're still a bit early, so that's pretty nice. Right, left here on Alpha. And all the way straight down to the holding point. Shouldn't be that far, I hope. I mean, let's look at the charts again. It's about 1.8 kilometers long for taxi. It's alright, I guess. Yeah, I'm the spoilers now. Then we shall slowly taxi there. Gonna enjoy Heathrow. In the meantime, it's Terminal 3 still. Pier 6. To the right of us is the cargo terminal, and Terminal 4 is all the way down there, I think, if I'm correct. Can't see nothing much from the wing views. But I feel like it's trying to play the takeoff roll sounds, but it's really soft. Miss, where are we? It's 2/3 of the way down. Yeah, I think it's not just myself that I'm hearing that rumbling sounds. Interesting. Right to our left is Terminal 2. If anyone doesn't know Heathrow, but yeah, it's Terminal 2. I mean, I just looked at the charts, so that's why I know where this place is located at. Let's set the transponder to TRA. Turn on the terrain radar. No mountains or anything. Yeah, there shouldn't be any around Heathrow. I'd be surprised if there's any, actually. So to our right is the last high-speed exit taxiway, and I think we can just take the next right for the holding point. Should be good enough. Our rotation is not that high of a speed either. It's only 141 knots. Alright, I can turn on the wing lights now. Prepare for takeoff. So to slow down for the turn. Don't want to be taxiing too fast when turning. Right, that's the holding point right there. Start our right turn. Turn on the landing lights. And the strobe lights.
Approaching 27 left.
Let's runway 27 left there. We're about 4 minutes early, so that's nice. So it's great to be early.
On runway 27 left.
Nice lineup. Right, 60% N1. Engines are stable. Set takeoff thrust. Power is set. Now, there we go. Now the engine sounds a bit weird because it's, I think if I'm correct, it's playing 2 clips at once, so I can't do nothing much about it. 80 knots well over. V1. Oh my god, that didn't sound good. Oh yeah, rotational speed was at V1. I thought it was V2. Whatever. Alright, positive rate of climb gear up. I did completely forget that the V1 speed is also the rotation speed, so yeah, sorry about that.
Altimeter
we'll do
setting.
VNF.
Altimeter setting.
What?
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting.
No thanks.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting.
Do autopilot.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting.
Could you please quiet down?
Altimeter setting. Altimeter
The transition level for, transition altitude for Heathrow is 6,000.
Altimeter setting.
Flaps 1.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting.
We'll do VS
Altimeter
first,
setting.
actually.
Altimeter setting.
I want to climb
Altimeter
too,
setting.
not
Altimeter
just
setting.
stay at
Altimeter setting.
1 altitude.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting.
Oh my god, this thing is
Altimeter
annoying.
setting. Altimeter setting.
How do I
Altimeter
disable
setting.
it?
Altimeter setting. 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 Altimeter setting.
It's not good.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter.
Alright.
Altimeter setting.
What are you doing?
Altimeter
Oh,
setting.
you're full. Oh
Altimeter
my
setting.
god.
Altimeter setting.
No thanks.
Altimeter setting.
Please.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter
Why did you
setting.
do this to me,
Altimeter
plane?
setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter
I
setting.
completely forgot that
Altimeter
I didn't go to
setting.
the end of the runway,
Altimeter
so
setting.
it was still
Altimeter
expecting me
setting.
to hit
Altimeter
the end of the
setting.
runway first,
Altimeter
so
setting.
yeah.
Altimeter setting.
Whatever.
Altimeter setting.
We'll just direct
Altimeter
to
setting. Altimeter setting.
you.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter
Right,
setting.
fine, I'll set to
Altimeter
standard if
setting.
you really want me
Altimeter
to.
setting. Altimeter
Oh my
setting.
god.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter
And it's still.
setting.
Oh my
Altimeter
god.
setting.
This
Altimeter
is
setting.
seriously
Altimeter
annoying.
setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting.
Not even sure
Altimeter
what's
setting.
the thing that's
Altimeter
making it
setting.
do it.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter.
Alright, at least it stops if I go to the exterior camera or so. I mean, you can enjoy an exterior camera, I guess. I mean, that makes up a good screenshot too. Right, the moment of truth. Is it still going to shout at me? No, wow. Oh my. Alright, speed brakes can go to unarm. And we will direct to the waypoint in front of me so that the plane won't start to freak out. HD mesh is definitely quite nice in Heathrow. Wow, look at that. I mean, that thing deserves a screenshot right there. I'm not going to take it. was wondering why the climb rate was so so slow. And yeah, I just remembered that I have set climb to power, which is quite a low amount of thrust, so we're gonna take a long time to climb, to cruise. Guess it's alright. I did forget to start the chrono. I'm just gonna start it now, I guess. Books too. I didn't do that before. Takeoff checklist. We'll do the after takeoff checklist now. Landing lights. Yeah, sure. Seatbelt signs. We'll wait for that. That's about it. Alright, 6,000 below. So I'll do until what is the waypoint called? I can't remember. Midhurst. Yep. The beauty of X-Plane. Took a screenshot. I just can't resist it. And the cockpit textures is a bit not textures. The colors are a bit more on the blue side. I think it's just explains lighting itself. It's a problem. Yeah. If I disable reshade, it'll be also weird. But it's just explain lighting itself. So. But reshade does, of course, make it a lot more different. Much more enjoyable to me, at least. Not sure about you all. Probably will need some feedback, but I mean, I don't mind if you all want to give me some feedback about how reshade looks in the comments. This restriction is pretty annoying, but I mean, we are approaching the waypoint soon for the altitude restrictions, so we should be able to climb afterwards. Come on, plane. Can go a bit faster. I would like to climb anytime soon. It's taking a long time. There we go, finally. You're climbing again. And I think I'll just set climb 1 power actually. This is taking seriously long to climb. There we go, climb 1 power. I think the climb rate will now be over 3,000. Yep. As expected. The amount of thrust this plane gives and the amount of fuel it consumes is just unrealistic, because apparently flight factor, doesn't really care about it. I'm not sure whether an update will come to this plane anytime soon. I will hope so, at least, but can't do nothing much about it. Got a leg spike there. Can't do nothing much about it of that either. Oh yes, and I should probably save the flight plan rune just in case the game crashes. So I don't know. Right, above 10,000 feet, seatbelt signs go to off. And that's the after takeoff checklist completed. And I guess if X-Plane doesn't crash, I can do some X-camera magic and do some cinematic views. So yeah, I guess I'll cut from here now since I'm above 10,000. I'll be back at the top of this end. Hope you guys enjoy the views. After about an hour and a half, we are finally near to our top of descent. About 45 nautical miles left to go. Yeah, around there. Before our top of descent. I did connect to VetSim, and I am with Madrid radar now. I think he is extending down south to Malaga. So yeah, we will have 4 ADC before we reach Gibraltar. And if I am correct, I'm not sure because Gibraltar is part of the UK, and I'm not sure whether the VET UK takes over Gibraltar or not. But if I'm correct, we should be switched over to Unicom right before we land. Not maybe right before we land, maybe about during the approach phase. So no. Anyways, we can just get ready for our descent phase. For descent, the auto brakes will definitely be set to max because we need to stop as fast as possible. We have about 1.8 kilometers worth of space, or 1,777 meters to be exact. So yeah, CPR signs can go back to on. The CDU is programmed. It will be the on-F runway 27 arrival. The ATC has not gave me any arrival information yet, so I am just going to go on that. NTIS is set to auto. Altimeters for Gibraltar is QNH 1028. There we go. 1028 is set. Minimums. Let's see. Where is that? RNF runway 27. Minimums is 454, so we're set 450. There we go. The minimums is set. The cockpit lights and the cabin lights is will just remain the same, and the approach briefing will just be we're still following our flight plan route, and it will be all the way until PIMOS. From there we will follow the, let me just show you. Let's see, have I transferred the scene over? Come on, OBS. No, I don't know. If you can see it, then that would be nice. If not, you can't. Anyways, we'll be at PIMOS, then we'll follow this curve. We will go to Gibraltar 270 first, and then we'll do this curve into Gibraltar 272, and then continue straight on Kusocks, and then left onto finals for 27. So, no. Anyways, back to explain. I'm still waiting for the request. I mean, the arrival information. I guess I will just ask for descent. Descent is 492, right? I can't remember actually. Yep, 492. And we still got 20 more nautical miles. I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. Works too. We'll set the heading first to the next waypoint, which is about 205, I think. 204. Right, now we just wait. Okay. There we go. And right, we can set to 230 now. We will just wait for the top of descent, which is about 15 nautical miles. Should be fine. Cabin should hopefully be ready. And I did not install HD mesh for the south of Spain, so might look a bit different. I did try to install it during mid-flight, but I don't think it will be loaded in, so yeah, whatever. Anyway, still waiting for that top of descent before we start our arrival into Gibraltar.
Explain maintaining 360 inbound new run.
Monitor the VNAV descent path there. Let's see, flight level 230, where... I mean, yeah, I guess I reached flight level 230 before Malaga, so it's unfortunate.
4937, can I approach?
Anyways, I will just skip here. No, I'll wait for the top of descent first, then I will skip the most of the descent, and I will come back once I am at probably around PIMOS or something.
447, yes,
I mean, just a heads up. The aircraft should probably start to slow down already, because top of descent is right there. I mean, if it does not slow down, oh, there we go. Alright. And ATC did clear me to flight level 390 earlier on, because I think it was just the airway restriction whereby I needed to go either 370 or 390, because the flight plan said for 370, but ATC cleared me to 390 instead. But you know what, whatever. Anyways, I will skip right here, and I'll be back once I am at the following waypoint of PIMOS. Right, we are coming up to PIMOS, about 10 or 9 nautical miles left, and the reason why I am all the way over here instead of there where I should have came from is because ADC asked me to turn left 20 degrees at Malaga, and to avoid that dash 8 over there, which is also landing in Gibraltar. Yeah, he apparently let the dash 8 go first, so yeah. Anyways, we're still back on track. He asked me to direct to PIMOS, and then I was also requested to change to Unicom afterwards. So yeah, let's set to 4,000 feet now. Let's increase the rate of descent, because at the end of this curve we should be at about 4,000 feet. And I did add 3 fixes on Gibraltar. One is for 3 nautical miles, one is for 5, and one is for 10, so that I kind of know where I am on the arrival. And I know PIMOS has a minimum altitude of 9,000 feet, but I'm not going to follow it, because I will have to descend very steeply later on if I do follow it. So yep. Anyways, Gibraltar is just right there. I can see the airport there, and that's the Rock of Gibraltar over there. Pretty sure the freeway isn't that it isn't very detailed, but it gets the job done still. So yep. Let's reduce our speed to 230 knots now. Final heading is 269 for the runway. Let's even reduce our speed to 220 so that we can avoid that traffic. Landing lights I did forget, so bring it down now. Now we'll start our curve or arc into the final. What am I even talking about? I mean, we are on our RNF arrival for 27 now, so should be pretty fun. I don't see that guy on my TCAS. Interesting. Where's that guy? There he is over there. So he should be somewhere there. But I somehow don't see him. Interesting. Set to 200 knots. Flaps 1. Set airport altimeter. QNH 1028. The water textures look a bit weird. I mean, it just looks like a actual texture from up above here. So, rip. Where's that guy? Oh, he's over there now. Yeah, we should have enough separation. Let's see, what is his ground speed? 194. Oh god. And ours is 240. Still a big difference though. Such range. There is on finals for the RNF arrival. Set the next altitude of 3,000 Continue our descent. Set my speed to 190 now. Might have to use speed brakes for a little bit, or else we aren't going to slow down. There we go. A bit of speed brakes out. I wish I was doing the visual in 09. It's much more fun actually, but it's much more easier to mess up the landing. I have done it in the 7374, but a triple, not really. So, I mean, if I do go into Gibraltar again, I would definitely like to try that. But of course, I have to be lucky also on the winds. Flaps 5. Set my speed to 180. Check our landing speed. Set my gross weight to 213.7. Landing speed of 138 knots. Gibraltar wind is 5 knots, so we'll just add 2 knots to that. So we'll land at a speed of 140. Where's the dash 8? Is he landed yet? Oh, he's still there. Wow. So it's about 2,000 feet. Yeah, seems about right. 2,000 feet. Now let's hope that I don't go off the runway. As for smooth landing, I can try, but it's not going to be easy to do a smooth landing. Flaps 15. Alright, restore the speed brakes. Is it even the right term? Probably. That's Gibraltar right there. It's nearly landed, yeah. He nearly landed. See, can I go to the runway view? Oh, there we go. There he is. The dash 8. Propellers unspinning. Not a surprise. And there he goes. Touchdown. It's a bit rough of a landing for him. Is he going off the runway? Oh yeah, he nearly did. The landing zone is quite far in. Oh god, that's not good. It's 170 knots. Start our descent to 0 feet. One 60 even. Gears down. Where is the green marker? I need my green marker. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright, so our landing speed 140 knots. Flaps 25. Alright. We are approximately 7 DME out, or 7 miles out from the airport. Well, that was flaps 20 only. Alright, now flaps 25, I guess. He needs to vacate off the runway. Let's see, is he vacating already? Or is he, yeah, what's that thing called again? Backtracking, yeah. Flaps 30. Now, let me hope that this guy gets off the runway before I land. Oh, there's a guy at the airport. Oh god. What is he up to over there? Easy. Let's see. Easy 86 kilo whiskey. Right, flaps 30 is set. Spoilers go to before landing checklist. Landing checklist, speed brakes ultimate is set. Landing gear down, flaps selected to flaps 30. Recall is checked, and the lights are set as needed. set my throttle on my throttle quadrant. I have throttle. A bit low.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching 27.
I'm just going up a bit more. I wasn't looking at my altitude, so no. I mean, I did pass minimums, but it's alright. Not interested in the go around. Right, okay, we can now descend.
400.
The ocean textures is really, really, really horrendous.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
One, don't float it. I need to land.
4,000
There we go. Reverses in.
remaining.
Max reverses.
3,000 remaining.
Reverses. And full on braking. Come on. Alright, I made it. Right, reverses off. Manual braking. And we'll backtrack. Right, there we go. Auto brakes off. And let's backtrack. It's not bad of a landing, if I do say so myself. Put spoilers down and flaps up.
On runway 09.
And stop our clock now. Right, our landing time is 12:48 Zulu. See, how long did we take? About 2 hours and 21 minutes, the exact time. I'll give it a bit more power to backtrack. Go. Right, anti-ice goes to off, APU goes on. And I think the APU bleeds go on. That's about it that I can do for now. Transponder set to standby. And we'll remove the terrain radar and the weather radar. Auto throttle disarm and flight director also goes to off. Now where do I park this plane? Yeah, the stands don't look great, do they? I don't know. Where's a good position to park my plane? Guess I'll exit the runway first, then I'll talk about that. And finally, the fact that auto brakes max wasn't enough, I had to use my own brakings. So yeah. Alright, throttle's back to idle. And motorcycle just went by my house. Wait. Right, now seriously, where do I park this plane? I have zero clue. Right, we'll just set our parking brakes up here first. We'll set our landing lights to off and strobe lights too. Right. Yeah. Where do I I mean, of course, this airport is not built for a triple, so I don't know what am I thinking about. Right, guess we'll just park up at that stand there and take up 3 stands. I mean, that works too. Taking up 3 whole stands as 1 aircraft. Right, after landing checklists. Turn radar is off. Clock is start. Lights is not required. And the rest is just APU. We will clip into the MD-80, but it's fine. It's just a fake aircraft. It's not a vet sim aircraft. So yeah, rip the MD-80. Bye bye. I can say goodbye to that tail section. There'll be a few $1 million in repair costs, but it's alright. Alright, parking brakes is set. Runway turn off lights and taxi lights go off, and APU generators go on. Can disconnect the, cut the fuel flow. There you go. Right, beacon lights go off. Can bring in the ground handling. Seatbelt signs go off. Turn off the hydraulics. Fuel pumps, except for that one actually. Ground power. Connect the ground power. Then we can disconnect the APU and the fuel. The generators go off. Packs go off. Restock fans, cooling, pressurizations, window seat, and that should be it. Do we actually take up 3 stands? Yeah, we did. The wings are quite lengthy, and I'm pretty sure that's not the 777. Like I said before. Unless it really is, which I don't think so. That guy has not filed a flight plan yet, which is why it shows as a 777. So, yep. But we are actually a 777. My parking skills aren't that great either. Bit curved, but oh well, whatever. Can't do anything much. Yeah. Anyways, so it's an interesting experience. Guess you can check back next week for the takeoff out of Gibraltar. We'll do probably full throttle, unless I decide to be a bit crazy and do a derate, which can happen, but I doubt so. So anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed this flight, and yeah, I will see you all in the next one. And I did forget to add my replay clip. Probably add it somewhere after the landing. Anyways, take care, goodbye.